Hello, welcome. So I just want to show you what we are going to work on this episode. So at the end of the episode, this is what you are going to have. So in this episode, we are first of all modifying our navigation to have the links we want, and then we also added this login logout functionality on the navbar. So now we can display if a user is logged in, we can get their details here. And then we also added the dark mode support for all these sections. So you can just see in the light mode, we have this blue section, the one we had previously. Now in the dark mode, we have this, and all these pages, we have changed them and they have dark mode support in looking, and they're looking amazing. Okay, and this is not only this homepage, we have done this also for the doctor's page plus the doctor's landing page. Okay, and then we also went ahead and hosted this successfully online. Okay, these are all the pages. This is the doctor sign up page now, and then now we have it hosted online working, and this is what you're going to cover in this video. So if you're happy, join me and we start building. Hello, welcome back. So in today's video, we're just going to continue from where we stopped in the previous episode. So in today's episode, we are going to first fix the dark mode on all these pages, different sections. They have issues with dark mode support. Right now, you can see in dark mode, and some pages are not looking fine. So we are going to first fix that. Then secondly, we'll just go ahead and also fix the hosting errors. Right now, I don't know what error, but after the pushing for the last from the last episode, I got this error. I haven't seen the error, but we'll figure this error out, and then when time allows, we are going to fix the navigation, add the actual links for these navigations, and then we'll also fix the for the dashboard. And then also here we are going to fix if someone is logged in, we are going to show the profile here instead, so that someone can navigate to the dashboard easily. Okay, so let's see and start. Okay, so for the navigation, the dark mode looks fine. When you just turn into light mode and dark mode, the navigation is fine. The only thing we have first is I'm just going to change the font back to Inter. This one looks so sharp, and I don't know, I don't feel it so much. I might just go, and I think this is which layout, this one. I might just go and go back to Inter. I think this is supposed to be Inter, Inter, but could just say this. Okay. Then here, let's go ahead and use the Inter. So let's start with the second section. I'm just going to start with this hero section. We just need to just change the these to dark in the dark mode. So if you just go to the hero section, I'm just going to go to our front page, and then in our hero section, and let me drop this down. So in our hero section, the only thing we need to change is here. So this is this, and then we can just say dark. We can just say BG slate 900. Okay, simple as that. I think all other things will remain the same. So you can see this is how it looks in the dark mode now, which I think is looking great. Okay, if we just try 950, it will look like an half bar. I don't know if that one is more nice. I don't know if this is more nice than the previous one, but this looks great. Okay. Okay, so this one is fixed. Okay, and then for this book your dietitian, this one we're just going to only remove the long words, and I don't know where these ones will be coming from, but we shall see where these ones are going to come from. We might just like after getting the services will come, and so let's just remove these long words. Let's see. Acupuncture is long. I don't know how we can limit the number of the number of characters. Okay. Great. Then so right now the light mode and the dark mode. So this is dark. Okay, just switch to light, and this is having a blue. Okay. Great. So this section trusted by, I think, has dark mode support. Okay, so this text here, I'm just going to also open my shard. I'll be using the typography somewhere. So let me just go under typography, and I want, like, for instance, H4 or H3. I'm just going to copy this, and I will give this to this section. So go to let's go to front page, and then we have brands. So just want to give these classes here. Let's see if this takes care of the dark mode support trusted by. And so here we have BG slate, and then 100 dark BG dark, and then if text, so we just say that text late, maybe just say 800. In the dark mode, text slate 200. Let's just see. Right now we are in what? In the dark mode. So I'm not seeing the BG changing. Do we have any other background this side? Nope. So this is not, I think, working. So could you say BG slate maybe 800? Okay. The and we could just leave it with the white color, like we could just leave it BG slate 100. We only change the text. So here I'm just going to remove this. We're just going to only change the text. So we simply just say text slate 800. Okay. And let's see. Okay. So this in the dark mode still just look like this, and also in the light mode will still look like this. Okay, great. And then in this section, we have the text is changing properly. The only thing I just want to improve is the typography, I guess. I don't know if it should have like heading 2, I think. Yeah. So let me just go and check on this. Just like this. And let me just go to this section. We have the tabbed section. This text city fonts and bold. So just leave it with bold. Text to Excel is great. Okay. Let's see it now. We don't need to put the margin bottom border. So this border bottom is not necessary. Let's just go and see now. Okay, so this is much better. For this paragraph, let's just see the p tag. Just copy this. Just here. Let's just go and see. Okay, great. And then so we have these cards. The cards don't have dark mode support, which we just need to work on right now. Others have, like I think these other ones are okay, but then this one, popular services. Let's just go and look for that. So tabbed items, especially the cards. We have different popular services are using service list, and then service card. For the container, I think it is okay. The problem is the card itself. So we're just going to come here. We have BG slate 100, and then that is in the light. So just say we add dark BG slate, maybe 700 in the dark. Yeah. So that's the only thing I think we need to add. In the light mode looks great. And then in the dark mode also looks great. Okay, so I think 700 looks, I think, okay. Okay. That's okay. These other ones, I think these ones are okay. And I don't know if in the future we will change the look. Like these ones look nice. Okay, so let's just go to the next section. This one, telehealth. So this one is go back to page, and this is the doctor's list. Okay, so you can see it takes in a class list. Let me just first go back to where we are calling it actually. Here in the page, so you can say, for instance, this one has BG white. So can I just say that is the in-person visit? Let's say in-person visit, this one. Okay. For instance, in the dark mode, so right now we are in the dark mode. Okay. We're in the dark mode right now. So for instance, in the dark, we could just say dark BG slate 800. Okay. Okay. It looks much better. Or even 900, I guess. And then these titles, I'm just going to improve the typography, I guess. Then we have to give the default. Okay, we have to give the default, and some of these things look nice. We're just going to change on a few things. Okay, so for this, I need it to be this type of typography for H1. So let's just copy this. And let's go and add the section heading. I could just add this, and font bold. Was it font what? Extra bold. Then text. Let's leave for Excel. Okay, so just go and see now. Okay. The only thing we need is this button is not okay. And this one, we could just leave it with some brown color in the dark mode. Let's first finish this one. So the button where is that button? Still, let me just go back to this. So BG white, I just say dark. So still would and you know what? This we could just like in this case, we could just be using. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to add this as a button. Okay. I'm just going to do this. And I'm just going to say as child so that we can put the link inside. Now let's first remove all these stylings and let's see. Yeah, so you can see, for instance, in the dark mode, it knows exactly what to do so that it's dark, and in the light mode, it also changes properly. Instead of hustling with this, we can stick to the button. It will give us the nice things. And I think this one needs an arrow. Let me just quickly go to Lucid. Uh, we could just add an arrow. The arrows look somehow weird. I don't know why. It's supposed to have like long arrows. There is only this arrow, right? Could just go and okay. Let's see how this one looks like. Okay, that's not bad. It has put arrow up, right? Okay, that's not doesn't look bad. Maybe just give it MS2. Was it MS2 something like that? Yeah. Okay, so this looks much better. Okay, so I just go to this because this one, the only remaining thing I think is this card. You can also work on that card. This is we have the doctor carousel, and then in the doctor carousel we have the doctor card. And now for doctor card, let's go ahead and for the doctor card is what we want to make it to have. So we have border, so border gray, BG white. So you could just say dark, BG slate 700 or 800. Let's just see that. Okay. So this already looks great. Okay. The only issue, I think the border is so much out. So the border grade 200. Could you see in the dark? It should just like border gray 500. Yeah, 500. I think looks great. Just even try 600. Uh, yeah, I think 600 is the perfect one. And we only just need to change the background, as simple as that. And for this Tuesday, blah blah, I think for that, where is it? Um, it is here. I don't know if you text muted is still works. Like there's that weird class for it is not. Uh, text gray 600. Let's first check in like in the light. Okay, so in the light looks great. So in the dark, we just need to make it maybe in the dark actually just also it's also just looking okay, but we just make it slightly in the dark. Maybe we just say text gray maybe 400. Slightly more like just like that. Yeah. And then for this background, I think we just need to change it for that button. For that case, let me just look for what that button is. Availability, this one. So this is in the light mode. So in the dark, I think we just only need to change the color of the text. Yeah. So the color of the text is going to be text slate, like maybe 900. Just the color of the text. Otherwise, everything looks great. Okay. And working on this means also working on this. Okay. Simultaneously. Though there is this weird border we have below here. Okay. I'm seeing it. I guess we could just also make it more less. So where is that border? Is this one? Is it just the border top? So that is, we could just say in the dark, should be like border gray 600. How about that? Yeah, much better. Okay, so now we need to change for this the background. So we could just make it maybe more or less some other dark color. Yes, first go ahead and try. So this is going to be the default. So I'm just going to go to, let me just go to that section, page, doctors list. So this is the default one. Okay. BG pink. So you could also say in the dark. So you could just say in the dark, BG. Uh, I don't know. That is like weird. To have the that dark, but it actually goes. I don't know. Just it doesn't like really make sense, like that weird color, but how about orange? Let's just see. Even orange just like looks like dark like that. Uh, there's another one which is called, is it amber or something? How about teal? These weird colors. Yeah, this one looks more calm. Okay, looks more calm. I think even blue would work. So I think look also more cool. Hmm. Okay. Since we just use this blue here, I think that one is more cool. Since we have some blue somewhere, I think it would match. Uh, yeah, let's just go with that. The colors are this match. Okay, so go down to the footer. So the footer, let's just go and check on the footer. So for the footer, let's just go and see footer. Okay, the easiest way to find these sections is going to where we called them in the page, not in the page, in the layout this time. So footer is here. So we have here footer BG white. Okay, so we could just see, for instance, in the dark, just need the BG slate 950. Okay. Mm, yeah, actually, just like some of the text structure changes, it will be just on the logo. Other things, all these other ones, I think they are okay. Somehow, you could just only just go and change these text gray 800. I don't know if there are these ones. I don't know if that is they're the ones, these. Yeah. So you could just even make them maybe more standout. Okay. I think apart from that, we are good. Light mode. Yep. So to separate, I think these sections, I think in the light mode, we could just give this blue. Just go and check here in the page. So this instead, we just see blue 50. Yeah, much better. So that it differentiates with this section down. So for these pages, the dark mode looks to be supported. Now let's go and check. For instance, when we click on any of these times, was it on more time? The one which takes us to the doctor's page. Okay, so we have the doctor's page, and right now we are in the light mode. It looks great. Let's try to put the dark mode. So basically, the dark mode is not looking great. Let's just go to the doctor's page. Where do I find this doctor's page? So we have BG slate, and in the dark, let's have BG slate and maybe 800. Okay, and that is the outside. Maybe, yeah. And then now we have the actual card. We have the actual card. Okay. I don't know if we should make this. Let me just go and look for this page. This happens when you click on more times. It's okay. Let's just first change this card, this doctor's card, which is this one. So here in the dark, we could just say BG slate 950. Make it actually dark like this. And the only thing would change, I think, is the border. Looks very sharp. So here in the dark, border should be slate, maybe 600. Yeah. And then maybe it would also have, I don't know if it is supposed to be marginal padding. This one, so it's supposed to have like padding Y of 8. Yeah, to push it a little bit off that. And we had this a for the button. I think they are okay, and the text is also okay. The only thing is this here. So this fixed section, where is that fixed section? The fixed section is fixed book to button. Is it this one? Let me first hide this. Okay, I think that's the one. This. Okay, so first of all, we can also change the BG and we see if everything changes. So in the dark, just going to see BG slate, maybe 700. It has even a border. Does it necessarily need a border? Let's first see. And roundness. Yeah, I think that's like much better. The only thing was this button was really, I don't know why. um, if we remove all this, how does this button look like? Yeah, I think it is much better. And let me first say ghost variant of ghost. Let's see. Okay, so just needed the outline version. Okay, maybe you might just need to increase some few things. Let's first put back this. This one was having a lot. Just going to only add this, I guess. And for the px, for some reason, doesn't change. So py can't be 6, py3, px about 6. That's how they should be. Yeah. So that's okay, and that's really enough for booking. The fact that it is even also fixed, so this is okay. Uh, Maybe making it a blue color. I'm not sure if that is necessary to make it like stand out. I don't know if right now is standing out. You could just like give it BG. So in the light mode, how does it look like? So if we change this back to light, to be outline, let's still make it also BG uh, blue 800, and we see, mm, we could just actually just make it like, mm, let's first remove this. Let me see. Okay, it is still looking great. Um, I just leave it like that, I guess. Like it works actually. Um, I think for the pages, we might be done. Is there any other page? We have the auth pages. I don't know if right now we are logged in or not. And to know if we are logged in is to try to access the dashboard. Okay, I mean it's like we are logged in. Okay, you can see here this. The email is here. So you just need to work on this. If you go on the if you go on localhost 3000, it shouldn't show this. Okay. We just also need to see the same thing we are seeing on the dashboard this side. So this, so I just need to get this component and take it their side. So let me just go to the dashboard and look for that. Okay, just go to Where do I find the dashboard? So front, we just in the back. I could just go and check in the layout. So in the navbar, we are sending the session, which is great. Then from this session, we have this whole drop down menu. Okay, so you just need to check and take all this drop down menu. I'm just going to go to I'll just go to layout, front layout. Where we have the site header, and we could also go and get the session. Okay, so let me just go to this site header, where we have this login. I'm just going to paste this here for now. Okay, and let me just run away before it starts quarreling. It is in this layout. So we just maybe want to send also we could check if there is auth. We could just go and copy from this layout, just like this. And this one we're not going to redirect. If there is no session, still it is okay. So just go here to this layout. So you can just go here and check. Did I just copy? Why did I copy? So I didn't copy this line. Okay, so just going to go in this and get this session and make this async, and then get server session and the auth options. Okay, so session is possibly null. So just say this. Okay, so the user can just be there or not there, and then we can send this user. In fact, we send this session as usual. Okay, so just send the session is equal to session. Okay. Okay, so let's just go to the also this the layout in this layout, and when you go to the navbar, so how we handle this session is from session. So copy this and let's go to this layout, probably not this one, to this one, site header, and we can just also do this get session, and then this session is from where there is session from Prisma and session from inspector, just session from next auth, I guess. Okay, so having the session, we're just going to check if the session is there. So we could just say const user at this point is equal to session. If it is there, just like this. Okay, so we have the user, and then we have all these errors that are, we just checking this nav, and let's get this things to do is the drop down, copy this, and let's take them to the site header. I think this should just reduce some of the things. And then why are we seeing some reds up here in the layout? What's the complaint about? Session now isn't enable type session. Type now is not. So the complaint is this is in the session. So just say stop now. Maybe does it take away the complaint in the layout? I guess takes out this the complaint. Okay. So just go back to the site header and we see the issues we have. So why are we having all these issues? Let's get the avatar from the UI, avatar from the UI, avatar from the UI. Okay, so we have this user. User is possibly null. Okay, so just going to make an if statement. First of all, we just only want to show this drop down if there is a user. Okay, so we could just say that if, okay, maybe just cut this one. Just go up here and we say if session, you start from the session or from the user. So if session, first of all, if session and session dot user and user dot for instance, if user dot email. Okay, so if this is true, then we could just go ahead and show this errors. We just need to show this login. So here, just going to say errors, just going to show this. It is still having issues really at this point. Okay, the issue is actually on the handle logout. So that's easy. Just go here and let's copy handle logout. Just use the router. Just go to site header and please just put handle logout here. It might need sign out from next auth and this from next navigation. Okay, there is no red so far. And as far as I'm concerned, we should now go to duplicate this. Let's go to localhost 3000. So now we should, okay, use client in the site header, So the site header should be use client. Okay. Let's hope that one is going to solve the problem. Yep. So here we have CN, which has this. So you should have a link for this going to dashboard. Instead of all these, we should just have dashboard and logout only. So I'm just going to go to this site here and uh, just going to have your email. Okay. And then we're just going to have this as dashboard. So what I don't know is, does this thing takes in a link? Dashboard. What are the things that you can put here? Does it have href? No, href does not. I think maybe just put a link inside. Just like this. I don't know, then support is not needed. Uh, Dashboard. Just we just go to the dashboard and see if this works. Yeah, so this works. Okay, so great. We have this now working properly, which is really great. You can just go to the dashboard. Now, so next, before we go very far, is to push the code. We get the error and we troubleshoot the hosting. That's the next thing I want to do right now. Before we add in any complexities, we need to go ahead and do the hosting. So let me just go ahead and clear this. So let me make some space. So I'm just going to say git add dot and git commit. Okay, so you say added dark mode support. Okay, and then git. So let me first check if we don't have any backend right now. Do we have Prisma? Yes. We have post install. I think we added post install, right? Let me just check post install. Yeah. So post install is there. And just say here git push. Okay. Just again say git push. Okay, so just push this. Okay, so just go to Vassal and we want to watch the issue. So this, I'm very sure is going to fail. And then we'll troubleshoot the errors together. And to those ones who have subscribed, please, thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. Please share the content with others. So originally this was meant to be a paid course, but I have decided to make it actually free for on YouTube, and we're just going to you can only thank me by buying the source code. The source code right now is going to be at $15, and after that, yeah, when it is in production, when we finish enter app, the price might increase. But for now, it's at $15, and I will always give you the updates. If you buy the code, I will always usually give you the updates of the updated source code. Okay, and in the future, I'm also going to create a full documentation for this entire app. So as we're waiting, please, if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and smash the subscribe, and you also like the video so that it can be supported and promoted to others. Okay, and hello everyone. And if you have not watched the video, please go ahead and watch the a lot of content that I'm pushing these days. So go and watch. Uh, we have, for instance, this for email template. We have shared and reusable chats, and these chats we are going to use them also in this project. So it is still building, and finally it fails. And let's go ahead and see what is the problem. Okay. Okay, so the first one is dashboard settings. The missing key prop for the iterator. Okay, so just say it is in the components dashboard settings. So that is very nice, telling us where the exact problem is. So I'm just going to go to components, dashboard, settings. So this is very easy to know. Just go to your map, and here let's just go ahead and put key. So I think it is this one, key, and you can just say it is tab dot value. As simple as that. Is there any map apart from this? You can just say search map here, and we have two maps. Yeah, even this. This one has, that's the first one. Then the second one also has, okay, so that's great. I'm just going to go ahead and push this. So let's just say, just come here and say, uh, fix. So yes, this is a fix. Added key settings. Okay, just like that. Yes, push one more time, and let's just go back and wait. Just click on this medical app, and they just wait for this incoming build. Troubleshooting your deployments is something you need to add more effort. The easiest way is to add incremental, small incremental portions, and then you monitor those small portions. Otherwise, if you make a huge big chunk of code before testing it on the deployment, it's a nightmare. You will be having a lot of errors, and eventually you can quit the project. So just simply, when you do a small thing, please deploy and see which errors do you have so that you can actually troubleshoot them. If you have any errors you are getting, you can also screenshot your error, and in the group, put the screenshot of the error. Maybe you could get help. Most people, they don't know how to describe the error. I don't know what we should use, whether we should use code pen or we should use some sort of like something, but definitely screenshots are also not so much well working. Someone has to know the entire context of the code so that they can be able to help you. So if you have any better solution, so we are resuming the Friday calls, guys. On Friday, I will be there for those ones who will need me, more especially troubleshooting the apps we have built. Just wait here. This one I think is going to pass. Maybe it is going in 2 minutes. Okay. If you look at the one that passed last time, it was 2 minutes and 8 seconds. This is going in 3 minutes. Builds can really take some time, but it seems this one is going through. Yep. So we have successfully, we are lucky that we had few errors really, and that's the good thing of doing small things incrementally. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and check the new version we have. So guys, we are live. Okay, we are live. Look at this. This is amazing, guys. This is amazing. I love this version. This is really cool. So the next thing I just want to do is working on these nav links and add the links that really match what we want to do. Okay, and by the way, this logout functionality should be working. Yeah, so you can see we now have the login. If we just try to log in and let's add some, I don't know if I have email here. What was the password? I just first use this. Okay, so this takes you to the dashboard, but if you just go back, and by the way, we should add the online link here. Someone should be able to click on the link that takes them back to the, let's just add that before I forget. So drop this. Right now we are good. We had only one error. That is so nice. So let's just go to, where are we going exactly? I want to add a link on the sidebar, so it should be here. So you just add one more link, and this I don't think we need to, do we need to add it? These ones after settings maybe. Okay. So let's just add this, and this is going to be you put like online, and I simply need to check here this, was it globe? Yeah, so it is globe. So this is going to be globe. Okay. And this is taking us to localhost. So just put slash. Okay. So when you go back here in the dashboard, we have one more link. And let's see if this takes us to the, yeah, great. We are great. So let's just go ahead and make some changes to these links. So instead of shared, we're just going to put our own logo and move on. So just go to the main nav. You could start from, you could just go to the front and you go to layout maybe, site header, and then in the site header, you have the main nav and the mobile nav. So you have to update all these two. So if you just look at the logo, is coming from the icons. Okay. So the icons come from the component. So if you just go and look at this, this is an SVG. This is an SVG for this. Okay. It's an SVG logo. So we don't need to use that. I'm just also going to get, I could just go here and proceed, maybe something like medical. Let's look at this. We could just get one icon for our logo. maybe this microscope or this stethoscope. So which one is much better? We could just use a microscope as our logo. Okay. Or this ambulance? No. For now, let's just use this microscope for now. So instead of this, I'm just going to go back to main nav. So what it is this logo, the good thing using this, I can just say microscope. Okay, it is from hero icons. Let me see how does this one look like. If it doesn't look nice, I'm just going to remove it. What? They put like microphone. Microscope. Just like this. And we could just remove this one for not to waste our space. And the badge, we don't have the badge. Let's just see the microscope. Yeah, okay, the microscope is fine. Then the site dot name. So you could just come here and we specify some things. Okay, maybe we just say maybe online maybe online. I don't know the title. You could just give this forever. Maybe you just give it maybe collabs or something. But really, at this point, the name I don't think matters a lot. Whatever name you want to put, it doesn't matter. Okay, okay. So you can just see here. Let's just put online doctors. Actually, just see online doctors or docs. Yeah, just go like online something like that. You go to main nav, back to the main nav, and margin right, flex item center, space x2. Okay, this looks great. Now we have the links. So if you look at these links, the one by one, probably we just need to put. Probably we need. Well, we need to put this in an array, something like that. Okay, so I will just have some few of them. So if you just check on this for Sesame, they have urgent care, weight loss, revive friend, partner with us. What is on this partner with us? So duplicate. And probably they look like they are coming from the back end also. Build your program your employees need. So I know like this is for doctors or for what? Anyways, we're going to have a few links on top here. So let's just see what we could add. Okay. So I'm just going to go to my notes. Okay, so we have a few ones here. We have home, find doctors. Okay, that is a good one. Telehealth services, in-person visits, about contact us. Let's just see the ones we can add. So the easiest way is to come here in the main nav. If you just look at this, starting on this nav links, we have path name is equal to this. Okay, so I'm just going to put them in this. So const nav links, this main nav links is equal to an array. So you can see for each individual, we have the name and the path. We don't have an icon in this case, so we can just remove these icons. We just don't need these. Some we need them, for instance, those ones. So let's just put, so we have home. Just going to have home, find doctors. So find doctor. So for instance, find doctor. So I know this one is going to take to which page. For now, let's just say find the doctor. I don't know. And then we have home, that is slash. Then we have what it is. So we have telehealth visits and in-person visits. So could just say telehealth visit. Let's just go to the main nav. So instead of services, we're going to go into our services. I just have here telehealth. Okay, telehealth. And then registration is going to take telehealth. The links will put them letters. And then the next one would be in a person. Okay. So we say in person visit, and then telehealth. Is it telehealth visit also? And then do we need about? We don't need contact. We don't need contact for sure. About, I don't think also about should be in the navigation. Could have it like maybe somewhere. Okay. Even the blog themes, career, all these ones are supposed to be in the footer. So I'm not putting that about in the nav. We could just have some more important links in this uh, up here. And then just right now, go ahead and map this. So I'm just going to map into this. So just go ahead and say main nav links dot map. So I have the item and the index and this return this. The first thing before we forget is going to be the key equal to index. And then this is going to be item dot name. And then we have the path name. And here we can just say if the path name is equal to, so here, if the path name is equal to item dot path, and then it can apply that. Okay, so these are the ones, let's just go ahead and remove them. So you are 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So about 6 links. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. For now, let's just add like one more, maybe about, and then maybe blogs. But the more we just get like more links, so and we could just here say B, maybe be a service provider. Okay, just leave like that. So yes, go and check what is how does this look like right now. Okay, so you have home, find doctor, telehealth, in person about B service provider. So that one looks great. Of course, on the small screen, I guess these ones haven't navigated. These are different links now. We still have these ones. So you have to work also on we have to change these links in the mobile nav. So that one was the main nav. So just need to use this very stuff. I wanted to check on these. They have here some more links. Okay. Uh, medication service. What do they have under service? Weight loss, health appointment, online ED, and so many, so on and so forth. So on the small screen, they have these provide a login, list your practice. Mm, okay, so let's go ahead and update these links. So I'm just going to copy this. Okay, I'm just going to copy this. And I'm just going to take this to the mobile nav. Paste it here. I'm just going to change the name to mobile. Okay, so let's just go ahead and for the mobile links, they get this from config docs. Let me just see. Here they have all these. Oh, they even have the main nav, sidebar nav. Wow, so this is a good place to store all these. Okay, this is a good place. Docs config. So you could just have like site config, something like that. And they have the main navigation and this. This is good because you could change once and then you don't have to keep on changing. So they're using title and href. So you might just also use these ones in the other. So let me just bring the other array. Where is the array we used in the main nav? I'm just going to take this array. Okay, I'm just going to take this array from here to here. Cut this. Okay. So let me just go to this, whatever it is, and we have the main navigations here. I will change to href in a second. Okay, just copy this. Replace it with this. So change whatever there is. Whatever we have name is going to be title. So just so the name. So Control F, Control H with title. And then we can also find the path and this with href. Okay. So we could just go ahead and see how they implemented this in the mobile nav. They have this docs.config. So I'm just going to copy this into the main nav. Okay, so here, just going to have docs.config, and let's go ahead and get this done. Okay, so the only thing we have is that it doesn't have this. So this is href. Okay, and this is also the title. Okay, so I think we are good. This doesn't change anything on our side. The good thing now that is even the links that we have here, they are the same links. Okay, why not we have this introduction, getting started and introduction. I don't know where those ones are coming from. I think they must have like in the mobile nav, they have added two links down here. Yeah. So they have sidebar nav and fragment. What are they checking? Items dot length. If item is there, dot items. Okay. We could just go, so we look into the side navigation. What is there, for instance, in the docs? Just go down here. Yeah, so you can see they only pick the titles, I think. Let's just see if you try to click on like introduction. Okay, so it takes you to the docs. Okay. So you could just also just go ahead and change these ones. Okay. But for now we are good. The only thing is the icon. Can we just add our icon on the mobile nav? So they have somewhere this I guess this is their icon. No. Where is the icon? It is here. So you can just have like here the microscope. Okay, so let me just, someone is calling me. Let me just hold up for a second. Okay, so let's go and check. Okay, so we have our icon, and this is to show you how if you want to change the links. I think the putting them like in the config file, I think is the best thing because you just pick from the same place. Okay, so this is so far so good. And you look at this right now, these links automatically also be used in the search. What? That's so nice. So we have to be really careful on the links we put here because they're using these ones to be used in the search. Okay. Okay, so we suggest also handle this. I guess shall handle this on which links we should show. For this the command shall say the which links should we use for that case. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so far so good with this. So we're just going to continue building because we had reached on this and we had reached on this somewhere we had the time when where was that component where we worked on time. So we're working on these some of these components, and so we're just going to continue working on this. But for now, let's just like push these changes and we make sure we don't have any problem, and then we shall start from there the next episode. So right now, let me just go and push. Okay. uh just see updated, so I'm just going to see here. I'm just going to see updated number. Okay, so let's just go and see if this goes through. So the next thing we're just going to work on after this, I think we are supposed to do the doctor sign up. I know where we put this. Did we work on that page? The doctor's landing page. Yeah, and for it looks great already. Remember, we worked on this custom button. Though I'm not happy with this, can we just give it join doctors? That is join doctors. Let me see join doctors. Let's go to this page. Join doctors page. It had a lot of things, links, what, and there's even FAQ. So there is this. There is this practice with medical app. I think like it needs to be like more bold than that. What if I go to typography and see for H1 really, let's try H1. Just try that and see. Build a thriving direct pay practice with medical app. Yeah, maybe that actually is one that the tracking, leading is somehow, I don't know. If I remove all these and just paste this, what happens? Okay, so this basically is what we have. Added padding Y for, okay. Then there is this button. That button is, which button is that? The custom button we gave. So I guess in the dark we give it blue. So let's try that. Okay. So all other places look really fine. Even this side of the pricing, yeah, I think it looks fine. Course our FAQ looks amazing. And so now when you just click on this, get started. For this landing page is okay for the welcome for the doctors is really, really okay. Then maybe this text would give it this, and then the typography. So just go and pricing. What is pricing? Is pricing. Just remove this. Uh, Now for the dark mode, in the dark mode, we have to change the text. So dark text slate, maybe 300. Okay, to look somehow nice. And then for this, first of all, this paragraph, I'm just going to give it the paragraph. Let's see. Let's see how this comes out. Okay, and maybe text. So in the dark, maybe text slate, maybe 300 or 400. Yeah. Then for these other ones, I think they look fine. I don't know. I think others look fine. And the only thing to work on right now is the So these, when a doctor clicks on any of these links, these are supposed to be the links. Okay. This point, the doctor is supposed to sign up. Let's just check one thing. Maybe for this one, we just touch something on this. We're just going to add something small on the pricing. So plans, the one which is most popular has no problem. It looks extremely great. The only thing I just want to touch on is maybe the features. Just give it that text features. So in the dark, let's say text, gray maybe 500. And then for these other ones, I think those ones are okay. Maybe the price. Yes, go to the price. The what is the price? It is here. So it has also text gray. So in the dark, let's give this text gray, maybe 300. Yep. And then for this enterprise and so on, the item name, what you can just say is font, maybe bold. Okay. Otherwise, that's enough. Okay, so right now we are good. We need to redirect to the sign up, but picking, if you just look at these, when a doctor comes here, he's supposed to go ahead and signs up. Maybe just signs up for the free tier, more especially. So let me just see if we had put the path to this. So there is no path, the sign up path or something. So here on get started, where is it? Here. So this one is going to become a link. This is supposed to be a link from next link, href. So this one is going to be a link. And this link is going to be coming out from this. Okay. So this is going to be, for instance, sign up and with a plan. And then the role. Okay, so if you just see the sign up, let me just go and check, for instance, register. So what is the register? Register. It could be easy if you just go to the register page here, and you have register with BG. So this has a role, okay, and it is not required on every page, but this we are going to sign up with a role of a doctor, okay. And let's see our roles we have so far in the Prisma. So we have admin doctor. Okay, so that's great. So we have going to use the role of a doctor. Okay, that is one thing. And then we also need to get a plan. Like Okay. Can we just give this the pricing? Just disorganized something. Can we just give this? I don't know if this was display block or inline block. Get back to where it was. Was it just like that? I'm not so sure if it was like that. How about inline block? Let's see. Inline block. I think that's okay. The only thing I'm just going to do is maybe text sent or something. So just say text center. Yeah. Okay, so when someone clicks on this, we need to route and we have to pass in some things like, okay, we have to pass in some things like, let me see. So I'm just going to put here path. Okay, just going to put in a path here. And in fact, we just say get started. So get started. This one just going to be a path. So this is going to be taking us to the login to register path. Register. And this is not equals. It's going to take us to register. And then the first param is going to be a role, which is of course doctor and and uh and the plan, and the plan is going to be equal free. Okay, so just like this, it should take us to something like this. So you can just copy for the professional. Role is going to be doctor, plan is professional. So you say plan is professional, and then here also plan is doctor, and then here is and this is enterprise. So enterprise, just like that. So when you now go to get started down here, when you get started, we can just add this here, and you can just say whatever we're accessing. I think item dot. So now we have get started. Okay, now let's just go and see this. So if you hover now and click on this, so this should write us to the register page with the role and all the things that we want them. Okay, so you can see it takes us to the sign up page, and it has the doctor and the plan. Okay, so this is going to be the starting point for the doctor. When they sign up, we send them an email, and then they go to we send them an email with the onboarding page, while they start the onboarding journey. Okay, so this is what we are going to work on the next episode, working on the onboarding sign up and the onboarding for the doctors. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this episode. And if I was going to check if this went through, our build went through. Okay, so you can just go and check, and you can check this online as we're building it. The link is here. Can you just check it and share with your friends what you are working on and amazing things. Yeah, so everything is working, and I'm just going to update the code on Gumroad so that you guys have the updated version. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. See you in the next episode.